How's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully great. I haven't made a video in a few days. I've been really looking into something else, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm going to also tell you who to go to listen to this stuff. But so I've talked about in other videos the satanic law reversal and how everything's backwards, that we've been taught everything backwards from about the truth. Well, I get it's pretty much in everything about what's really going on, but we seriously have to flip things upside down. That's the key of knowledge, the key of David. And so when you start looking at everything upside down, you'll see the truth in the world around us. As crazy as it sounds, the guy who I'm talking about now, I don't know if you guys have heard of him. I think I've heard of his name before, but I've never watched anything on him. theJonathanKleck, and his channel name is theJonathanKleck. And the Lord is using him to transfer data, and the way that he puts it together, and how many data points he has, and it's all backed up with scripture. So he's been decoding the system, and he was an artist before also, so he has that eye, you know, for art and everything. So he started looking at the Vatican, you know. The Lord told him to look at it from aerial view and all this. And do you know that the Catholic Church, the Vatican, the headquarters, the biggest church there is shaped like the head of a viper snake, and the sidewalk coming out of the front of it splits off and goes to two different buildings? Strange, right? Why would anybody build a church in the shape of a snakehead? Doesn't make much sense if it has anything to do with the Lord. And it just so happens that inside this snakehead, inside where people sit, there is the biggest altar in the world. And that altar is a dead sheep with his tongue hanging out. There's a whole bunch of different things built into this altar. It's a dead sheep. There are reptiles. There are, well, the big bugs is the main. Everything's inside of the reptile mouth, and then the altar is inside of this big like locust or big huge bug of some sort. It's bizarre. And the Catholic Church has one of the, you know, them big organs on the wall with all the pipes. Forget what the name of that one was, but that is actually artwork, because, well, and you take it and you turn the stuff upside down and you see you see what all the stuff. Seriously, you guys gotta really go watch theJonathanKleck. I'll leave a link to one of his videos in the description box, but it's irrefutable. And basically the story of it all, what the story tells, is that we're all fallen angels. We're all God's angels. And this is like a host body that traps the angel and transmutes the energy from an angel and takes the power from the angel and transmutes it down into the pit, and breeding this new race of beings, of locusts. That's where all of our sexual energy goes. That's what the whole trap was. And that went along with the way I've been thinking about, you know, your sexual energy. You know, where does it go after you're done, right? Well, it goes down to the pit to feed these feed these bugs. So everything he does is backed up with scripture, you know, and it's the law of reversal. We were shown everything upside down, and everything that we thought was true been a lie. So I mean, Jesus is the only one that's going to save you from this, because if not, you have to realign with God, and that'll break the energy that goes down to the pit, and then Jesus will save you, and we will not be harmed by what's going to be coming. If you're saved with Jesus, then you will have the mark of God in your forehead, and these beings, or whatever they are, kind of locusts, will not have the power. They have to leave us alone. So there's no reason for us to even be scared of them. But definitely go check. I've watched probably 7 hours worth of his stuff so far, and he's born again and saved. He tells you, you listen to his whole testimony. But that's what I was gonna let you guys maybe look up. I mean, it's deep, right? when you really think, what is it? Well, because the God of this world